What's up guys, it's me Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to show you how to build this working Lego fireplace. Now that winter's here, your minifigures need to keep warm, and what better way to do that than with this functional fireplace, which includes this moving and glowing fire. And that looks even better in the dark. You can really see how the fireplace emits this bright glow, and the combination of the light and the moving flames, it actually makes it look like the fire is moving and not just made out of Lego. Apart from the functioning fire, I've also included some other details, such as a little safety guard in front of the flames, and a nice shelf in front of the mantle. This is also a very compact design, so you should be able to fit it anywhere in your Lego houses and mansions. So let's take a look at how to build it. We'll build the working fireplace in two parts. Here are all the pieces you're going to need to build the first half, which will be the main mechanism for the moving fire. So once you've got your pieces, we can start by taking a 1x6 Technic brick, and we'll clip 3 of these Technic pins, the ones with not much friction, and they just go in the middle. Then we can attach some 1x1 gears onto them, and the top of these pins is where the flames will go, but we'll install the actual flame pieces at the end. Then over on the right here, slide a 1x3 axle, another 1x1 gear, and hold that in place while we secure that in place with a half Technic bush piece. So there you go, make sure that can still spin around, and attach a 2x2 bevel gear over onto the top. Then we can attach a black 1x4 tile on the front, and 2 tiles in whatever colour you've chosen to build the main part of the fireplace. So I'm going for this nice dark red. Then on the left, a 1x4 brick, and on the right, a 1x3 brick. Then place 2 1x1 plates on the bottom. Some more 1x2 tiles in the same colour as the other ones. Then a 1x1 Technic whole brick sideways here. And through here we can actually attach our second bevel gear. So just hold that in place and slide another 1x3 axle through that. So this will connect to the handle, which we can turn, and that will move all of the fire inside of the fireplace. So to build the handle, just use this Technic handle arm piece and attach one of these round Technic pieces on the top of that. And that will just make it a lot comfier to spin the handle and operate your fireplace. So let's secure some of this structure in place just a bit more with some 2x2 corner plates on the back there, and some 1x3 plates above those. Then over on the other side, we can place 2 1x1 brick pieces with some 1x1 tiles to smooth that out. And this colour scheme will all match up when we build the front in a little bit, so don't worry about the mismatched colours for the moment. Now we can attach the light brick at the back, so make sure the button is facing downwards, so you can place a brick or something underneath the fireplace if you want to have it permanently switched on, or you can build a simple lever mechanism, and this is what will provide the nice glow to your fire. This of course looks much better in real life, because cameras don't really pick up the nice glowing effect that these light bricks produce, but hopefully you still got the idea of how this is meant to look, and just build exactly what I'm building here with these tiles on top, and that will help spread out the light of the light brick. So that way when you switch it on, it looks a bit more natural, a bit more like it's actually glowing and the glow is coming from the fire. So then we can attach this in that 1x4 gap. Make sure that's not too far down so that it hits the bevel gear. You still want the bevel to rotate nice and smoothly, and you'll see when you press it down, you can actually spin that around. So if we get that brick, obviously imagine this is part of a building, and then you'll be able to build that into the structure and just have it sitting there so that the light brick will always be switched on. So then the fire doesn't actually clip down too much, that just sits nice and loose in these pieces, but that also means it rotates very easily. So there you go, the mechanism is now complete, and we can move on to the rest of the fireplace. Here are the rest of the pieces you're going to need to finish your working Lego fireplace. And this will build up the front of the fireplace, so we'll start with these two 1x4 plates and attach them together with a 1x4 fence piece, one of the shorter ones, to act as a little safety guard in front of the flames. Then we can build up the sides with some 1x2 masonry brick texture bricks. That will give some nice authentic brick look to this fireplace. Then underneath that, use some regular 1x1 headlight bricks that go inwards a little bit. And it's actually important to use a headlight bricks for this part because they will attach this front of the fireplace to the mechanism we built earlier. Then some 1x2 grill bricks over here. They're just for texture. You can use normal bricks for this part if you want. And again, for some more texture, just some decoration, I've used some ingot pieces for this nice stone effect. Then we can build up a nice arch over the top of the fireplace with a 1x6 arch brick and two 1x1 regular bricks. Then some 2x2 tiles over on the top, so that will start to build up the shelf above the fireplace. And this is a nice little shelf. There's plenty of space if you want to clip some trophies or decorations or things that you display above the fireplace. Then underneath each of these two 2x2 tiles, attach a 1x2 plate. So do that on both sides, both facing inwards. And from here we can attach some 1x2 jumper plates. So these jumper plates will allow us to build the start of the chimney area that extends from the mantle. So let's build that. And obviously you can build this into the actual structure that you're building if you're building this inside of a house. And you can change the colour to whatever you want depending on the walls of your house and what sort of decoration you want. This is a good start for the chimney, and this will blend very nicely into a wall if you just want to attach this next to a wall. So just build it up in that order. That's pretty simple. And then we can attach this chimney in between these two jumper plates. So make sure that's nice and clipped down. And the front of your fireplace is complete. So now all that's left to do is to attach it to this bit we built earlier. This is why I said you need these headlight bricks, so you can attach them on the corners. So that just slides in, and you'll notice that the pattern actually matches up with what we built earlier, which is also a very nice bonus. Just make sure that fits in place, and there you go. You can see it's clipped in place, and you should now be able to turn it, and the flames will spin around. And if you wanted that effect that I had at the start, where it's always switched on, place a brick or something underneath of the light brick, so that will always activate it. And obviously you don't want to keep the light brick on all the time, but that's just a nice cool lighting effect for when your working fireplace is in use. So I hope you enjoyed building your working Lego fireplace, and I'd also like to give a big thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon. You too can support me on Patreon if you want to see your name here in the credits. You'll also be rewarded with exciting benefits, including a Patreon exclusive how to build video every month. Just follow the link in the description, and I'd really appreciate your support. Also leave this video a like, let me know what you think of this design in the comments, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Lego creations. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.